All right, that's enough. So obviously, humans can be pretty good at overreacting, but our bodies can go through the same thing. Let me show you what I mean. So COVID's death tolls are rising every day, and a phenomena called cytokine storms are to blame. Now, our bodies are designed to fight off viruses and bacteria with our immune system. But sometimes these pathogens are not the ones causing mayhem. Sometimes our own immune system is hurting ourselves. Now, a virus has only one objective: to infect cells and replicate. For COVID-19, the virus known as SARS-CoV-2 targets cells in the lungs, specifically alveolar epithelial cells. These cells line the surface of your lungs and possess a receptor known as ACE2, which is what corona utilizes to enter the cells. Now let's assume for this explanation that COVID-19 has completely infected the body. Cytokines are small messenger proteins that immune response cells use to communicate. Cells like B cells, T cells, and macrophages use cytokines to signal inflammation and other immune responses. Macrophages are your body's first defense. They are white blood cells that ingest antigens through a process called phagocytosis. Once the coronavirus is ingested, enzymes break down the virus and the macrophage presents its broken parts on its outer membrane through its MHC2 molecules. The macrophage then delivers the parts of the virus to T cells. The macrophage finds the T cell that corresponds with COVID-19 and activates it. Once the T cell is activated, it will begin replicating exponentially, creating an army of cells to find and kill the coronaviruses. T cells would also release cytokines on their own that signal for other cells to come to the battlefield. Now, this is a normal process, so why is it bad for COVID-19 patients? Well, for normal viruses, very few T cells are activated and replicate. As you know, T cells release cytokines, so the amount that is released is controlled. But for COVID-19 patients, excess T cells are activated, therefore releasing a larger amount of cytokines that damage the body instead of helping it. T cells release certain types of cytokines, including interleukin-2. Too much of these cytokines leads to dilation of blood vessels, internal bleeding, and fibrosis. Macrophages also release cytokines. These include interleukin-1, interleukin-6, and interleukin-12. Now, interleukin-1 and 6 are both pyrogenic, meaning they will cause high fevers. However, interleukin-1 also causes inflammation because it is deemed chemotactic. Interleukin-12 activates more helper T cells, which means that more cytokines are released as a result. This deadly scenario is a cytokine storm. But new medical solutions such as dexamethasone and IL-6 inhibitors are suppressing those deaths. The journey is long from the vaccine, but until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.